Hey Gotcha Gamers, what's up? I'm back again for another video in a different shirt in my Dad Flamingo t-shirt just for you guys. Anyways, I said earlier in today's video that we would have a separate video talking about both Inhibitor Lunae, Mr. Dragon Danny, and then also Fushuan and Lynx as well. I don't know if it's going to be divided between two videos or how we're going to do this, so let's just start the coverage now. It might be all three in one video, I have no clue yet. So let's take a look at Dragon Daniel's animations here and then talk about his kit a little bit. So let's see him here. He's holding a ball in his hand. Why is he holding a ball in his hand? I have absolutely no clue. He's in the middle of a fight. Please stop. He's throwing the spear, probably the same spear that got stabbed through his chest, and how he got Zenkai boost and turned into a Super Saiyan Daniel. And I don't know what the finger movement was there, but hey yo, I guess that looks dope as hell though. You cannot tell me that the animation for the dragon here does not look absolutely amazing. Honestly, Fushuan and his animations look absolutely amazing. But this dragon right here, I feel like this is just so cold. Dragon looks, Dragon Crash. I feel like the Dragon Crash could be a little bit better in comparison. I feel like the Dragon Crash brings the animation down just a little bit for me anyways. I feel like the initial part of it, let's go back a little bit here. The initial part, like that right there, and then that right there, and then that part right there is really good, and then the dragon goes down. I feel like it loses quality. I don't know why. Now, I really don't care what they have to say here. I've already watched this 3 different times. We're just really going to skip ahead until we get to Daniel's kit.
As an imaginary type character following the path of destruction, Dan Heng, Imbibitor Lunae's specialty, is consuming multiple skill points to trigger an array of powerful abilities. Tapping the skill button enhances the effects of Imbibitor Lunae's basic attack, Beneficent Lotus, up to 3 times in succession.
So 3 skill points.
Depending on the number of enhancements, Beneficent Lotus becomes Transcendence, Divine Spear, and Fulgurant Leap, respectively. Hits per action and damage dealt increase with each enhancement.
Okay, so I do want to talk a little bit about his skill here. He does have 3 skill points, like it said before, or you have to use it 3 times to get the max ability out of it. He has 3 different attacks within those, and I heard a lot of people in my community, I guess you could say, talking about, I think he's going to be really SP inefficient. I think he's going to suck because he won't have any SP, and if you don't have Locha, he's going to be dog water. I don't really think that's going to be the case, right? Because let's be honest, most of your DPS are using up all your SP anyways. This is not a situation like QQ, right? Where QQ has the potential to use 5 skill points up and hit massive damage or hit absolutely fuck all damage, right? This is not the case with the Dragon Daniel here, right? You have 3 stacks and you know exactly what you're getting every time with those 3 stacks. And on top of this, he's a little bit self-sustaining as well, because whenever he uses his ultimate, it gives him bonus skill points, but we'll talk about that a little bit more when we actually get to the ultimate section here in a bit. But let's see what the attack does and what each of these stacks actually gives you.
Action and damage dealt increase with each enhancement.
So each enhancement is going to give you increased damage dealt and also multiple hits, right? So the good thing about the multiple hits is that it's going to hit the weakness of an enemy multiple times. Say Jingyuan at 10 stacks, right? Or Jingyuan at 5 stacks, it doesn't really matter. Same theory goes across the board, right? He hits his Lightning Lord, it hits that enemy that many times. Asta uses her skill, it hits the enemy that many times. It's going to increase the hits per action and also his damage. So the more times you stack him up, the more damage he does and the more hits he gives out as well. So you're breaking weakness a lot more efficiently with him and dealing more damage at max stacks.
Additionally, single target damage is replaced with multiple target damage in both Divine Spear and Fulgurant Leap.
Okay, and then you also get AoE damage at 2nd and 3rd stack. So 1st stack won't give you any AoE damage. So you can use your normal basic attack. The first skill, you can enhance it 1 time. It'll basically hit 1 extra time and give you a little bit more damage. But it's still a single target. The second increase, which would be using 2 skill points, would be giving you AoE damage, hitting additional times more damage, and then finally, you know, it goes up and up from there, right? It goes up to hitting more and more damage, so on and so forth, still AoE.
Righteous Heart amplifies the damage he deals as the number of hits per action in the current turn increases.
Sounds like skill point mana.
What was that? Okay, so his talent is giving him increased damage based off the amount of times he actually hits the enemy and turns taken. Let me go back. I just want to rewind that real quick to make sure I heard that right.
Deals as the number of hits per action in the current turn increases.
Okay, so this is actually pretty big for him, right? The reason I say that is hits per action is always going to be good, right? Because you're using his skill points, but that's not the real big thing, I think. Well, it is kind of a big deal because your hits per action is directly based off of the amount of times you upgrade and increase his skill and stuff like that. But it also is going to make him stronger the more turns you have him in battle. That means, say you're in MOC 10, right? And you have one stage, you struggle with one stage, and the other stage is, you know, is going to be a complete wipeout stage, right? You could put him on that stage, say you're struggling with, right? And he's going to get increasingly stronger as the battle goes on, because the more turns they're taken, the more damage he's going to do. That's really, really big, actually, especially for later, like, end of battle situations and stuff like that. Yeah, no shit it is. 3 SPs, holy crap.
When using his ultimate, Imbibitor Lunae deals imaginary damage to a single target.
That looks so cool.
Also receiving a set amount of Squama Sacrosancta.
Squama Squactum Sacrum, yeah, this is the bonus points I was talking about. So whenever you get his ultimate up and use his ultimate, it actually gives you some bonus points to use. So essentially, after you use his ultimate, if you wanted to use the three stack skill again, you're only using 1 skill point instead of 3 skill points, which makes him a little bit more efficient. Now, I don't know, I haven't looked at the leaks or anything like that, so I can't say that, you know, this is going to get better, but I mean, if maybe his traces will get it better. Like I said, haven't looked at any leaks. Maybe the traces give him more of these bonus points. Maybe the Eidolons give him extra bonus points from this as well to make him more efficient with this. Yeah, just really cracked, really OP. I mean, just refunding you points back is just really good for SP management of the team, right? So maybe running with energy regen could be good. I don't know. He is a one-man band, but not as a one-man band as Blade. Bro is dashing, bro. Okay, if you saw my other video early today about the other stuff coming to the game, the new content coming to the game, and if you saw the new simulated universe area that we're getting, like this trotter event where you have to hit as many trotters as possible, no shot. They made that just for this. They made this ability just for that, I mean, right? He's gonna be popping this off, hitting every single trotter. Doom, doom, doom. He's gonna hit every single trotter, right? No way. This is specifically built for the simulated universe. It'll help you get around the map faster, of course, too, I guess. So, pretty cool there. I mean, I don't know if you'd realistically want to use this while entering battle, but... Oh, wait. Wait, this could actually be pretty big. I just noticed something with this that I didn't notice before. So, when you enter battle using the technique, it actually gives him 1 of his bonus skill points. So that means you're reducing your first count of actually using his full stack of his ability to 2 skill points now instead of 3. That's actually pretty big.
Battle in this way allows Imbibitor Lunae to acquire a set amount of Squama Sacrosancta.
Oh, a set of, wait, he says a set amount of skill points. So maybe that is something that increases with the talents, right? Maybe it's increased somehow with the talents or Eidolons. He says a set amount. I only saw 1 there, but since they're not specifying the amount, I'm going to assume that maybe somewhere in his kit allows him to get more of that from his technique. I don't know. So that would be really cool to see, right? If that actually happens, right? But I do think that's about it for, like, Dragon Daniel Don Heng here. He looks pretty cracked, pretty OP. I have a Should You Summon video coming out on him on a couple days from now. So watch that and subscribe if you haven't already, if you actually want to see Should You Summon on him or not and see my full opinion on him. I think he looks really good. I think his kit does look pretty good. I think he might run into some SP issues if you can't get his ultimate back up fast enough, right? I think that's where he could run into issues, right? Is because every turn, essentially, right? Or every turn you're using them because you're probably going to want to have a higher speed because you're doing damage with them. You're probably going to be wanting to use a lot of skill points with them, right? So that means every other one of your allies needs to be using basic attacks. Because if someone else uses the skill, then he's going to be SP inefficient, as you know, because he's going to be using 3 skill points just about every single turn. So maybe run energy regen on him. I don't know. I'll be doing some more research into him and put out a before you build guide on him a couple days after the Should You Summon video, or before. I don't know yet. We'll see what it goes. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this video on Dan Heng Inhibitor Lunae. I'll be having another video coming out a little bit later. I don't know if this is coming out tonight or tomorrow, but we'll have a new video coming out in Links, and also Fu Xuan as well. since I did take a lot of time in this video. One more thing before I let you guys go on this video. If you haven't already, please drop a subscribe on the channel. It would really help out. We are doing a giveaway for either Foosh1 or Danny. There are already 614 votes on it so far, and Foosh1 is winning 65 to 35. So if you want your boy Danny to win, please subscribe to the channel, go to the community tab, and vote on who you want. I'll be ending this poll probably in the next 24 to 48 hours from now, just so if Danny does end up coming back and winning, then we can make it happen where Danny gets the giveaway. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. What are your thoughts on Danny? Are you pulling? Are you skipping? And yeah, bye guys.